Hello, and welcome aboard Whale Pod to another episode of Fire Emblem Engage. I'm your divine marine mammal whale, and today we are going to be taking on another Emblem paralogue, but before that we have another lightning round of 16 support conversations with Whale and various characters. For most of these, it is the A support, so we are winding down on the number of supports we have left to do, as after the conclusion of this round of supports, we will only have 9 more A supports to finish up with other party members, as well as any supports for any party members we still have not been able to recruit.
Clan, you're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yes, I'm feeling much better now that I've gotten some rest.
Good. Please, try not to overwork yourself going forward, all right?
Listen, it's like I said. We stewards waited 1,000 years for you to wake up, and you're as amazing as I imagined. No, even more so. But I failed you. I'm supposed to make your life easier. Instead, I made you worry about me. I'm really sorry.
Sorry? You're doing a great job, Clan. It's really heartening to see how hard you work.
It is?
Yes. And not just that. I know you've always been there to support me. Even since before I woke up. I find it quite touching how deeply you care for me.
Yes, well, of course I...
Clan? Are you crying?
I'm just really happy. The Divine Dragon thinks I did a good job. I'm going to keep on doing whatever I can to help you out.
I appreciate that. But please...
I know. I'll make sure not to push myself too hard.
Glad to hear it.
How did you like our run the other day?
That was my first time ever doing 100 laps around anything. I slept like a baby afterward, and then came the muscle aches the next morning.
Oops. I should have warned you about that.
But the run itself was just like you said. When I ran, I could feel my troubles fade away. There was nothing on my mind but the run. It was honestly pretty strange.
So you get it now. Ugh, it's such an honor to be able to do that for you. But we're not done yet. Next time, I'd like you to try some muscle balm afterward.
Some what now?
You have to let yourself recover after serious exercise, or your muscles will complain again.
Ah, that makes sense. If I keep jogging with the muscle bomb you mentioned, will I be as confident as you?
Of course. It works for me, and I'm just a normal person. The divine one on this program? You'd be so confident that you might actually start glowing.
The way you say it, I almost believe it could happen. I was content before to be inspired by your confidence, but with these exercises, maybe I could be the one inspiring others just like you did for me. You've helped a lot, Etienne.
Aw, divine one. You're gonna make me blush. This seems like a good time for a quick jog. I'll see you later.
Wait! I think I embarrassed her into going on another run. Well, that's okay. If I follow her, I can get in a few laps around the Somniel myself.
Today's work is complete. Now I am free to kill time until sleep arrives.
Ah, Zelkov, I've been waiting for you.
Divine One?
I finished my tasks early today, so I came here. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind, but the way you are speaking, do you mean to suggest a deeper meaning?
Perhaps I do. Perhaps some of your influence has rubbed off on me, Zelkov.
You should not want to walk the path I walk. People will look at you strangely.
Let them. I don't care what they think. I'm just amusing myself and killing time by speaking in a profound way.
Oh, no, no, no. Please, Divine One, do not allow yourself to be influenced by someone like me.
Why not?
We lead very different lives, Divine One. You have an important purpose to fulfill. I am a terrible influence. Please, you must follow a path more fitting to your station.
I don't think I will. Not in this room, anyway.
What do you mean?
It's true that there are differences between you and me, Zelkov. But here in this room, what do those differences matter? All we're doing is killing time.
I deeply regret filling your head with rubbish.
Please, don't apologize. Go on. Tell me more about your collection.
Very well. What should I talk about next? Ah, this here is perfect. A list of the most mysterious words to emphasize, to suggest a deeper meaning.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. Marin, listen. I'm sorry for blowing up at you the other day.
Blowing up is a bit strong.
I didn't understand that you were observing me so closely because you genuinely care.
No, I was in the wrong, not you. I was completely oblivious to how my actions made you feel.
You know, now that we understand each other better, I'd be happy to help you. There aren't many books about divine dragons, and nobody's asked me about my life before. You want to fill that gap. Help people learn about me. I can see the value in that. What I'm trying to say is, please observe to your heart's content.
Really? You mean it?
I mean it.
Thank you, Divine One. I really appreciate that. When I'm observing you, I forget about all the stress and worry. Everything bad slips away. I just feel joyful. And I want to share that joy with others, you know?
You're truly one of a kind, Marin. Maybe I should write a book about you.
You flatter me, Divine One.
I do have a request. Stop thinking of me as more than human, alright? I may be the only divine dragon, but hey, you're one of a kind too.
You make a good point. I guess we're both rare critters, aren't we?
Exactly. Oh, and also, I want to be the first to read this book of yours.
Of course. I can't think of anyone better to fact-check it.
Your rendition of that landscape came out stunning, Rosado. I saw it on display in the cafe. Everyone who walked by seemed to stop and stare at it.
Oh, I'm so glad. It was worth the trip, right?
It was. Even if we almost drowned crossing that river on the way. And that pack of wolves that chased us, I really thought we were going to die. But that's all just fond memories now. And the view we found made it all worth it.
Thanks again for coming with. I couldn't have drawn that piece without your help.
I've been meaning to ask you, Rosado, is your passion for art really only about likes?
What?
Watching you draw that day, it felt like maybe you had another goal, beyond validation.
I guess... I do. The world is filled with so much beauty. Most people only get to see a little of it.
True. It's impossible for people to see everything on their own.
That's such a waste, isn't it? There are forms of beauty out there we don't even have names for. Unique, precious things. If I can show people even a little more of the diversity in the world, I'll be happy. It'll mean I've helped build a world where folks accept and appreciate each other's differences.
Opening minds by showing them new things. Didn't know you were such a profound thinker.
Maybe I'm just showing off.
Not at all. I have a lot of respect for you, Rosado. Even more now.
Thank you. That means a lot. Want to join me the next time I go looking for a new landscape to draw?
I'd love to. I'm eager to see what you show me next. Well, well. Training hard again, I see.
Divine One, what are you doing here? I thought you agreed to forget what you saw. So, why did you come back?
I'm sorry. It's just you've been training so hard and in secret. I thought you could use some company.
Oh, the Divine One worrying about me. How'd I get so lucky?
Fogato, I'd like to do something nice for you.
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm kind of a prince, so there's really not much I need.
How about that dinner you wanted? Let's have a meal and get to know each other better.
You want to have dinner? And, eat it together?
I do.
I can't say I'm not tempted. I mean, dinner with a dragon, but I can't right now. Sorry.
You're turning me down? Ouch.
No, it's just... Dinner with you is like the ultimate reward. And I haven't earned it yet. I want to keep that carrot dangling for a while. Give myself something to strive for.
I see. I just hope it lives up to your expectations. I'll be ready when you are.
Thanks. Well then, it's back to work for me. Bringing the best banter and psalm to the Sentinels. And to my people.
There you are, Alfred. Do you recall when you said you weren't worthy of my friendship?
Yeah. I didn't think hard enough about your feelings and I made a pest of myself.
Well, I disagree with what you said. You're my friend, Alfred. We ended up here because you were trying so hard to help me, which I do appreciate. So, please, don't ever say things like that again.
Sorry, Divine One. Everything I did was way off the mark. How could I possibly still call myself your friend?
You already do so much for me, Alfred. Doing additional things isn't necessary. You know, you were the first friend I made after I awoke. It would pain me if my first friend didn't spend time around me anymore.
Your first friend, huh? That's got a real ring to it. Thank you. I'd be honored. I did feel close to you, you know, even before you woke up. So when you finally did wake up, I was so excited that I went completely overboard. But I'm through with all that. From now on, let's be plain old friends.
I'd like that very much.
Good. Oh, I have a great idea. As my totally regular friend, what do you say we do laps around the atrium together?
Laps? As in running? Right now?
No time like the present. Off we go!
No, wait just a moment. I haven't even agreed. Alfred! Alfred! Hi, Louis.
Ah, greetings, Divine One.
Are you doing your people watching thing again? I can leave if I'm interrupting.
Oh, you weren't interrupting anything. I was thinking about my family. I left 3 younger brothers behind back in my hometown.
So you're the oldest?
Yes, I am the oldest of us 4.
Wow, it must have been tough being the big brother.
I suppose so, from a certain point of view. Our mother passed away before her time, so it was up to me to raise them. But I loved them nonetheless. We all muddled through together somehow.
Maybe taking care of them is how you got to be such a good retainer.
You know, you may be right. It takes quite a bit to ruffle me, as it were. And now that I consider it, growing up in that way may have given rise to my little hobby.
How so?
Spending one's youth in an all-male household gives one a rather narrow view of the world.
I guess. Do your kid brothers do it too?
They do not.
That kind of pokes a hole in your theory then. I think it might just be you, Louis.
The mystery deepens.
Spirit of the cards, moon and stars above, cast your divine light and answer me.
Cedal? What is he trying to divine with such desperation?
I beg you to tell me, will this food offer the perfect fuel for my dance? I yearn for more than merely food. I crave the savory, Please, spirit of the cards. That was not the answer I wanted.
He's not acting like he did before. Not at all. Please, calm down, Sidal.
Divine One.
I don't know what this is about, but this isn't like you at all. Crave the savory?
Are you trying to tell me that eating this will provide the perfect fuel for my dance? It's dough fried in butter and then bathed in an oil sauce. And it's incredibly delicious.
Oh, I had one of those. It was delicious, all right. I think it'd be extra fuel for your dance.
Are you making that up?
Well?
Or just guessing? I'll need to consult the cards for the real answer.
I mean, I think I do know. You're doing all that dancing. It's got to be good fuel. And tasty, too.
You don't understand. A dancer of my caliber must be disciplined. On the battlefield, I must inspire all with my perfect dancing. So I must eat only perfect food. If I'm careless, if my dancing suffers and someone dies, I can't allow that.
Sidal, I'm sorry.
Now, I must retreat to the fortune shop, and to a meal that is not fried.
Your hair, Divine One. Is your style unique, or is it common to all dragon fashion?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea. I don't actually know much about dragons.
It seems they are mysteries even to themselves.
I apologize. You have so many questions, and I have so few answers.
Not at all. I am happy merely to talk with you. In my homeland, it is the dragons of the East who are worshipped, rather than divine or fell. That is why I find you so very interesting.
I had no idea your people worshipped the dragons of the East. I'd love to know more about your homeland. What's it like?
It is part of the Queendom of Som, but remote. There is not much contact with other regions. Our culture is unique and vibrant, but we are quite secluded.
Is that because your people want to protect their culture from outside influences?
Perhaps, yes. But they also lock it away. I may not seem it, but I was born to royalty. I was trained always to preserve my legacy. That meant always being home, thinking only of family. It was sad, never to step outside of that.
But now you fight with us for a cause you believe in. I'm sure your family is proud of you and the difference you're making in the world.
Maybe so. Did you have any other questions for me? I am happy to answer.
Oh, I sure do. We haven't even discussed the food in your homeland yet. Hello, Jade. Nice weather today.
Yes, Divine One. It is.
Did you see that sunset yesterday? Gorgeous.
Yes, it was. Divine One, we've been running into each other a lot lately, haven't we?
I suppose we have. I'm not bothering you, am I?
I think I know what's going on. You want to be nearby in case those bandits try to attack me again. Is that right?
I guess I didn't hide it very well.
I appreciate your concern, but I can handle them myself. You don't have to watch over me. I'm sure you have better things to do.
Well, I do have some free time that I could be enjoying right now. You wouldn't mind if I just relaxed around here for a while, would you? I know how strong you are, Jade. I'm not doing this because I think you can't handle it. I'm here because I want to help.
As you wish, Divine One.
Hey, Divine One! What do you think of me this time? I went out of my way to be extra super cute. So, are you ready to concede defeat and admit that you're completely charmed?
You certainly are cute. And I'm sure you put in a lot of work for it. But I told you before that cuteness doesn't affect how I treat people. Why are you fixated on this?
I didn't want to bring it up, but okay. My mother was one of the king's mistresses. She suffered a lot of backstabbing in the court. I never saw her upset, though. She took every insult with a poised and graceful smile. That smile secured her place in court. It even won the king's wife over. That's how I know charm has a power all its own. And I'm gonna use mine the same way.
I understand. But can I ask you something? Do you think maybe your mother had more than just her own survival in mind?
What do you mean?
Maybe she did all of that in part so you could learn to survive the court as well. She must have known she couldn't always be there for you. She'd want you to learn from her. To me, that is real charm. What we do to help the ones we love.
Mother, I never realized.
Thanks, Divine One. You really saved my bacon.
I was happy to help. I will say, I wasn't expecting our picnic to turn into a two-person raid on the bandits' hideout.
Really? That's how most of my picnics go, to be honest.
When you invited me, you said we'd be eating meat together.
And I was telling the truth. You got a nice big helping, right?
Yes, I was stuffed. I only wish you had said something like, I found the bandits' camp, so let's barge in, take them out, and then grill up some meat. That would have been more, you know, accurate.
So wordy, though. My way was much more concise.
That's one way to look at it. Still, you never cease to amaze. You take it upon yourself to help root out bandits.
What, is that not normal? I'm just protecting my people. I thought that's what royalty was supposed to do.
You say something completely radical like it's the most obvious thing in the world.
That's my charm.
Pandreo, I'm sorry, but after thinking about it, I'm going to pass on that party invitation.
Ah, your schedule's full? That's too bad. Maybe next time.
No, it's not about my schedule.
Oh. Then, can I ask why?
From a distance, people may see me as a god. But up close, I'm nothing special. Why disappoint everyone by letting them find out that the Divine Dragon is just a person?
That's what you're worried about? I must have given you the wrong impression. Listen, when I was a boy, you saved my life.
What? How? I was asleep.
Well, my parents were scummy, frankly. They left my sister and me when we were little. But a priest at the church turned my life around with a little-known prophecy. When the dragon child rises from their slumber on the dais, saved the world will be. Screwed up as the world got, it would be saved. That gave me the hope I needed to keep going, and I'm not alone. The faithful have always believed that you would awaken. So no, you won't disappoint them. You're living proof that their hopes are coming to pass.
I understand now. All right, Pandreo. You've convinced me. I'll come to that party of yours.
Thank you! Thank you! Everyone will be thrilled to see you there.
What is that aroma?
I don't smell anything.
It's you. You're emitting a scent that I do not recognize.
Oh, that. I got some sauce on a bit of clothing at lunch. It was such a small amount, I didn't think anyone would notice. Sorry, I'll go change.
No. Please, allow me to find inspiration in this curious scent.
Oh.
This must be from a dish I'm not familiar with. Might I ask you for a quick lick? I'm not familiar with this dish you ate.
You want to taste the sauce? On my clothing? Oh, I know. Why don't we speak with the person who's on meal duty?
I'd love to know sooner than that. It's my culinary curiosity, you see.
Still, my clothing?
I've been thinking about cooking, ingredients, and flavors for as long as I can remember. And over the years, I've diligently added to my culinary vocabulary. Can you help?
I know I said I was excited about your ambitions as a chef, but this one's a no. I support your finding inspiration, but there are limits. Besides, there's more to great cooking than knowing all the flavors.
I don't understand.
You'll figure it out. In the meantime, I'm going to go change. Excuse me.
What could the Divine Dragon have meant by that?
Oh, hello, Amber. Were you talking to the alpacas back home again?
Hey, Divine One. I sure was.
May I ask what you said to them just now?
Oh, I said, how's it going, fellas?
That's how you say that? In the language of the alpacas?
Totally. If I'd asked that back on the ranch, they'd have answered right away.
Really? That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it is. It's super cute. I never imagined I'd end up shouting back to them from so far away. Truth is, I didn't like my hometown very much. Middle of nowhere, nothing cool for miles. All I could think about was getting out of there. Someday I'll leave this sty and become a hero. Now that I've become a retainer, I've started to miss home a lot more. I get kinda lonely. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I didn't mean to whine.
Oh, it's okay. I'm here to listen. If you're lonely, I can stay with you for a while. I just hope I can be as fun to talk to as your alpaca friends back home.
Are you kidding? I'd love to keep talking. I can even teach you some more of the alpaca language if you want.
Sounds like fun.
And that concludes our long run of supports here. We only have 9 A supports left to go. I'll try and have those ready by the time we get to the next episode. How did I have so many supports all ready to go? Well, we'll get to see in just a little bit when we get into Paralogue Plains of the Swift, because there's a certain unit who has been an absolute unit for us, who is now in her final form, and as such will not be getting deployed on missions this low level.
Ah, the breeze, the smell, so much like home.
Home? Do you mean the world you're from?
Yes. This place is just like the Sakai Plains. That's where I was born. I remember their beauty well. When I was young, those plains seemed to stretch forever.
It truly is wonderful scenery. And the wind is so pleasant.
It makes me happy to hear you say that. Even if this is not my true homeland. We woke at dawn and tended to our cattle, caught game, and slept when the sun set. That was every day of my life growing up on the plains. But it didn't last forever.
Can you tell me what happened?
The Lorca tribe, my people, were attacked by vicious bandits. They killed so many of us. The bandits were cowardly. They poisoned our drinking water, then attacked in the chaos.
That's terrible.
Yes, but the Sakai Plains are our motherland and have always blessed us with their bounty. It is a place I love deeply, though it holds many painful memories. Enough mourning. The sense of this place is exciting me. Ready your sword. I'll show you the true skill of a Lorca tribe warrior.
I can't wait. You won't beat me easily, though. I've overcome so many hardships in my life, and more will come, I'm sure.
But our bond will grow stronger with this fight, as will my power. So whatever you do, don't hold back.
Sounds like we're going to be fulfilling the role of the bandits there. And as you can see from our very tiny party running along the bottom of the loading screen there, we have been soloing maps with everyone's favorite money-obsessed murder hobo. That's right. Anna is now an absolute beast who will not be getting deployed on this map because she is just way too beastly. Let's show off just how much of an absolute animal Anna is these days. First of all, you might notice she is now a level 5 High Priest, Meaning, yes, we have had her hit the cap of 20 and had to second seal her. She is not quite at the HP cap, I don't think. I think she has 1 or 2 more points she can still gain there, maybe a few more. She's getting plus 10 from the Tiki Emblem ring. She's gotten so much build. She's such a chunky little kid now. She can almost handle super heavy tomes without even getting a speed penalty. Her strength is not yet capped. Her magic is, though. Oh, we cannot get any more magic on our Anna unless we give her a different bond or emblem ring. She is capped on dexterity, capped on speed, capped on defense, capped on resistance, and most importantly, she is capped on luck. As after all, luck is what Make a Killing triggers off of, and we have been soloing maps in skirmishes with Anna for the sole purpose of feeding kills to her for Make a Killing in order to earn us as much gold as we could ever hope to have. And in that endeavor, we had a Surge that had the Dawn engraving engraved on it from back before chapter 10 and 11. So I decided might as well upgrade it to an L Surge plus 5 and just go to town with basically 0 hit on any enemy that tries to attack us, even when we're not on a void terrain. And just absolutely massacre with that perfect accuracy. The hit infinite means it will never miss. But yeah, we currently have, with our emblem setup and maximum luck on the High Priest class Anna, a 55% chance when a unit defeats a foe to just obtain 500 gold. That roughly, once you get even more luck, because you're able to get a total of 20 between your emblem ring and other skills, you are able to roughly get 1,000 gold every 3 kills fed to Anna. It's also the side effect of nicely padding her SP so that when the time comes, we can get extra plus luck skills from emblems like Byleth, or maybe even get up to the 3,600 needed for Tiki's plus 10 luck, plus 10 max HP inheritance. But now that we've explained why Anna is an absolute animal who will not be joining us on a real battlefield anytime soon, if ever again, as her internal level is rapidly approaching 50, well, we will be back after we've done our preparation. And we've made our unit selections, minus Anna, of course, so let's fight. As usual, Emblem Lynn is our objective.
Then come at me. Attack with everything you've got.
And we are her objective.
I can hear the voices of enemy forces in those tents. We should attack them, quickly.
Standard objectives, a boss map. Alright, she has just 2 health bars. Come on, Lynn, even Hortensia had 3 health bars. But I guess this paralogue did open up before we got, well, before we got to fight on that map.
I can fight.
Whatever you need.
All right, Yunaka. We have Yunaka actually bonded with Lynn right now instead of what's her face, Corrin, because well, we have Corrin bonded with the Daggeron. So what we are going to do here is we can still Dragon Vein ourselves a little bit of fog. And have Yunaka be a backup unit, because I do believe
100%.
if there is a backup unit hitting with a dagger, I do believe that will still apply poison. We're gonna go up here and actually gonna assign decoy to Yunaka. We are using our gains from the last episode, getting our Soren ring at last. No, last episode was last episode was Lucina. The 2 episodes ago, getting our Soren ring.
I'm your knight to command.
We are bringing Marin back to the forefront here
As
now
you
that we've
wish.
abandoned ourselves being wolf knights. I think here we're actually going to build a bit of a goddess dance triad here.
Here I go! Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah.
All right, clan, get that bond up with Byleth. Arts focus 1. That would be more relevant if you were your worthless sister. What gives us the biggest boom? Do we crit fish or do we go for the kill confirm? We go for the kill confirm. Of course we go for the kill confirm.
I'll apologize later.
Strength, dex, and defense and luck. Pretty good for a 4-statter there, Alchrist. Remember, if both of those guys are in range of Yunaka, they will be going towards Yunaka.
Now I'm mad.
Guess he's not going to be going after Yunaka.
Yeah. That's how a knight does it.
Wolf Knights are really good, so it's a bit of a shame that we weren't able to get a Lear Wolf Knight working at all. That'll work for healing up Marin, though.
Understood.
All right, Louis, hold the bridge.
Emblem, engage!
Sounds perfect. Help me, Emblem!
And we're fielding Panette here for the first time in a while, because I do realize I have I have benched most of the axe users we have in the party.
Emblem, engage!
Do we do a Wolfie here, or do we do, I think we use the killer axe for storms, actually. Actually. I'll see myself out.
Right away.
You do have a hand axe, so,
Let's get brawling!
enemy phase. What's the damage, Lynn? Our dragon man eats those for breakfast. Longbow strats. Oh, what a worthless use of a break there, a boyo. I mean, we're already fixed right up, good as new. Now we need to move you after our other foot soldiers. The Dragon Bane can actually foul up our own movement.
Emblem, engage!
Yeah, we'll bonded shield. We'll surround ourselves with allies in the fog as well. Even if Horrible Tensia doesn't get any benefits from it because she's flying.
Here we go!
And Yunaka even got the chip in as well. That was cool. Ah, now we can't force a decoy onto probably ourself, actually. Is who we'd force it onto. Houses unite. It's gonna leave us with Amir, but I don't really care.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Ooh, we're doubling this fool. That longbow must be weighing him down a bit.
It's time! Caught you sleeping.
And you, Jean. Well, we can take him down with the javelin, so we will. Both long bros here. I guess Lynn's tribe must have been known for the longbow in her game.
I still have a lot to learn.
All right, King. Ah, the ice breath does hit in a cone. Yeah, we're gonna give these guys their snow cone.
We'll be together forever.
I noticed certain breaths are only one space, but this one is double. It hits on right in front of him and the 3 spaces behind that, like it's a whole cone of damage there. Yep, Lynn's tribe was apparently known for their longbow. And pay the Marin tax. The price is your life. Good boy, clan.
Don't give it your all.
Paching! That's such a satisfying sound to hear on enemy phase, but an annoying one to hear on player phase. Maybe you should have done that before your Daggeron ran himself headlong to his own death. Speaking of headlong to his own death, get out of here. Forget about it. And other mob sounding things.
Stay focused.
Alright, you can take him out with a point blank. I don't mind about Ivy lagging behind because she does have Soren, who has access to bolting. Point blank, no retaliation. Get it, Ivy. You don't double often. So it's fun to see it when you do. Now, Louis, you look like you can fly, but you can't. Right. Fallen Star. That'll also spare Panette any crackback on anyone foolish enough to go near her.
Inevitable.
So Lynn is considered backup, so she's not getting the 20 range. She's also not having any range right now, it would appear. 20% damage up to range 10. Now, if we can just get Louis into her range there, that'll be a good way to burn that dangerous attack. Yeah, we'll javelin along here. Or let's use a attacking at range to experiment around with. Okay, he does no damage to Jean on the crackback, so we're gonna be moving a bit into this range here. We already know these longbows do nothing to Diamant and Hector. So we're actually gonna be moving to group up with the rest of the gang before heading after Lynn. We'll put Jean here as Big Tasty takes 0 damage bait. Now it's just this group of knuckleheads we have to move. Yeah, point blank is best for these bow knights. I really want to get Sigurd back again so we can get some people inheriting Cantor. I really hope Sigurd's one of the first ones we reclaim. Ah, strength, dex, speed, luck. What more could you ask for, Marin? Well, I guess a little bit of HP is nice too. What more can you ask for than that, indeed? Alright, hiya, Papaya. Bonder Shield. Oh, why not? It's free bond experience. Okay, you have a baloney in addition to your fracture staff.
That was cool, was it not?
It was very cool, Marin. Take your miss. Idiot.
I will not lose.
Panette, you're just gonna fall back, or are you? Or are you gonna fall back here? That's the hand axe stats. What does the silver axe get us? gets us a down horseman. HP and strength. Yes, ever so slightly stronger. At least you're getting important stats for you. Javelin. Even with the force, you don't stand a chance against Jean, Bow Knight.
Allow me.
Well, we can at least break his face. But our strength is very disappointing. Marin's isn't, though. Okay, Ivy. If you engage, what can you hit with bolting? We can always back out if you can't hit anything relevant. Just him. Yeah, all for one is just all for weak. So we're just gonna do what we do best and claim every last papaya. What a load of baloney that guy was. It's hard to believe that Yunaka's doing this well when she's like a whole 20 internal levels below where Anna is at. And we still have Dragon Man to move down. Voln up. That one's for Louis. Can't quite get to it yet. No, it's not for Louis. It's for no one. We don't need Louis with that. What we need with Louis is for him to be a beast. Ah, it's literally just Lin left, so it's just a rush in, wait. Get the big AoE Vein of Sucker. Bond level 3 is when we get quality time, apparently. This Plains map would be much easier to traverse if you still had Micaiah's ability to rewarp multiples. All right, Louis, you're a beast.
Tis I.
Oh, we can grant immunity to break with vines. I mean, might as well do something here in order to get bond experience. Now might be the time for the bolting. Nope, still not time for bolting. Ah, John.
I'm not going to just stand around. I'll have at them too.
Now Lynn's gonna start rushing us.
Emblem, engage.
Soren. Still not quite yet. Sorry, Ivy. Okay. Ivy is just out of Lynn's danger radius. We're actually gonna pull most back. We want this going straight into Louis. Who else is left? Ah, yes, Louis. I guess we wouldn't mind if it went into Marin, unless it, you know, is lethal on Marin.
I won't be holding back.
It's going into Marin, but it's not too bad. Only 10 damage. But now Lynn has used up that big one. And now we don't want to use a recover on this. Louis, you are... We want to put you on your javelin. No, Dragon Vein last, so we need to save here for us. Soren probably could have actually been useful here for once. Fog. Haven't the foggiest. Everything you need, Louis. Paching! I love that sound on enemy phase. Yep, you need armor knights and or generals to be able to enemy phase on with a break in the game. You big dumb idiot.
I need to be more diligent.
I'm blocking the arrow with an axe swing. Impressive, girl. All right. Lynn must have her storm up again. In which case, it is time for Ivy
Grant me strength.
to see if Soren's finally useful. Just barely can't hit the injured one that we could finish off. Guess we'll soften up this guy.
You're dead.
Yes, you are.
That was a cinch.
Bond 6, sword proficiency. $500 gold obtained. Always worth it. Always hashtag worth. First one will take you down. Good. Good pupper.
You were a worthy opponent.
I'll start. Serves you right.
A diamond can only get to here. All right,
I'm
Lewis.
still quite capable.
Her movement is 5. Unless she ignores terrain movement bonuses, she can't get to us with her armor effective weapon. We're just gonna engage anyway.
Won't you join me?
Got ourselves our good old-fashioned dragon in here.
What a lovely scene.
Now Louis
not
gets the
alone
dragon
anymore.
crit, right? And the Anna at post-battle quotes. Fog is just busted. I think we're actually gonna go stone here. That should boost defense and res. All right, Lynn.
I won't be holding back.
Quit being chicken. Fog wouldn't have helped her dodge that anyway. Okay, we need to redo that.
No. I want.
Of course, it's always just Lapis who goes down. Let's see, that's the death spot. I want to say it was 27 times 2. I don't even think Ike would save her there. Yeah, increases defense or resistance, reduces avoid, increases avoid, immunity to break, healing glow. Now we're gonna throw up a +3 defense and res.
I live to serve. Emblem, engage!
Okay.
Won't you?
Now we'll just claw the heck out of him again.
It's tea time!
It's always tea time somewhere, Louis. Don't you know that? All right, we know how this goes. 2 times 5 instead of 5 times 5. If you're facing something down that's always going to hit, it's always better to make it hit less hard than to make it always hit, not always, to still always hit with the evasion boost. Yeah. Yeah, dog.
I will strike you down.
Good pupper.
That was cool, was it not?
And a level 5 pupper, I want to say. Yep. Now we have your unique ability. Well, not unique, class ability. The ability we would have gotten at level 5 had we not wanted, you know, to actually gain a few points of strength for once in our play experience.
Whatever you require.
How does this fare for us damage-wise? Yeah, we can take that. Not very effectively, but we can take it.
I'm not alone anymore.
Delete both those mages. Ah, we just have doubles left and Lynn. Okay, we can get to the forest, so we will get to the forest. Now I'll put down a little bit of smoke. A little bit of fog. Smoke is the opposite of fog. We do not want that anywhere near our battlefield. Take one of them out, maybe. 0% chance to hit Lynn there. So we'll take our long shot bet with one of these guys.
You're very good. Mediocre.
Of course we are. Yeah, Hortensia's max level. We probably should have left her behind. We still don't have a seal for her. And who can forget about Alchrist?
I know just where to strike.
That's one health bar down.
So good. I need to be more diligent.
Very nicely done, Jean.
This may be risky.
Imagine only having life sphere. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the punchy punch with the Lynn.
These plains, the green land, the wind, they raised me to be strong. And you?
They raised me to crit,
Still improving.
hopefully.
But I have gained strength during our journey.
I'm glad to hear you're feeling stronger, but I won't be holding back.
Here we go. You're ours now. Not bad.
I won't falter.
Yeah, there's a crit.
So good.
And John. We'll guarantee the hit here. Yeah, Yunaka's chain attack did a little stack of poison on her too. That's cool. Don't twin strike the useless one. Twin strike the one that is trying to kill us.
Now it's my turn. Try this.
You're very good.
I have come to expect great things from you, Jean, and you do not disappoint. However, you are still delusional about, you know, becoming a doctor. Lance agility. Marin was the MVP. Surprising.
Wow, you beat me soundly. You're very strong.
And you were as skilled as I expected. Very powerful, too. I wonder if I could be like you. If I grew up on the plains, I mean.
Perhaps. I learned to fight out here, but I learned more when I met Eliwood and Hector. We traveled long and far together. Sometimes we compete with one another, just like this. They helped me to learn of justice and courage, and they gave me the strength to trust others. And that strength has made me who I am today.
When I woke, I had no memories and no one I felt I could rely on. But now I have so many friends around me to teach me about the world and about myself. I hope that at the end of my journey, I'll be as strong as them. And you.
You'll definitely become much stronger. I'm sure of it. Of course, I'll help too.
Thank you, Lynn.
And we've unlocked max bond level on Lynn. This is a paralogue, so there shouldn't be anything when we leave the map to go back to either the world map or the Somnial, so we're going to leave things here. I do thank you very much for watching WhalePod. Do remember to leave a like on the video if you thought Lynn went down too easily. And as always, do consider subbing to the channel if you have not done so already. I am trying to make a career out of YouTube, so each and every sub does help get me one step closer to that. And as always, comments are welcome down below. I do enjoy hearing from all y'all, so do leave your thoughts on this map down below. And with that out of the way, I hope y'all are having fantastic days, WhalePod. Make sure to stay cool, stay classy, and make sure to choose the right dragon vein for the right job. But until next time, this is Divine Marine Mammal Whale, signing off.